What's up, YouTube Nation? Just adding this to the video that I made. Understand, when I made that video, I was still going online researching other alternatives when it comes to cluster headaches. I'm making this video right now just coming from the chiropractor's office. My cluster headaches are known to come for 5 weeks to, trying to shy away from the sun, 5 weeks to 6 weeks they come around. So when I made that video, I was approaching it was a weekend where I was approaching my 3rd week with cluster headaches and then frustration, trying to do as much as I can. But I'd researched a lot and seen a lot of videos on YouTube about the use of chiropractors. So I should tell you, I was very, 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 very reluctant. But as every cluster head out there knows, the pain will make you go on an adventure to seeking the next best treatment. So what else did I have to lose? So I set up an appointment. I want to let you know, as I approach my 3rd week of having cluster headaches, I set up an appointment for that Tuesday. All right, maybe if I close the sunroof, right? But I set up an appointment for that Tuesday, and so he did some procedures on me. I told him why I was there, and Tuesday night, by this time I was having about 2 to 2.5. I say 2.5, but 2 cluster attacks, and this time they were not really. There wasn't a specific time to them. They were just coming either in the morning, in the afternoon, and then at nighttime, or whatever the case is. But it was two attacks a day. And so Tuesday appointment was at 12 in the afternoon. I went to see him Tuesday around 7:30 p.m. I read an article online before I go into that at Mayo Clinic, and they were discouraging cluster sufferers from foods that are rich in histamines. So I also took that into consideration. And so with that, anyways, Tuesday 7:30, I started to feel this burning sensation right around here on my right side. I mean, a stinging, burning sensation right there. So if I would press my finger down by the bone and the flesh, it would alleviate the throbbing on this side. I had never felt that sensation before. What generally happens when the clusters are about to start, or when I'm in a cluster attack, is that this nose on the right becomes congested, and then of course all that other stuff happens. So this was the first time I felt such a sensation in 8 years. So I was kind of scared because I thought it was gonna be like a big super attack. So I didn't wait it out. I just took my Chiropractor and my oxygen therapy. It was alleviated quickly. And then Wednesday, that was Tuesday 7 something. Wednesday, I woke up. I didn't have an attack that morning, that day, but Wednesday at midnight, I started to feel another pressure on this side, and the stinging, burning sensation on this side, where if I press down like this, it alleviates this, and if I release, I feel throbbing on that side. But so Wednesday at midnight, I started to feel that, and so, mind you, I'd gone to the chiropractor on Tuesday. Chiropractor had already told me, like most YouTube videos on going to chiropractors, they'll let you know that sometimes it's not just about the chiropractor, it's also something to do with the nutrition. And then also, it's not just about the one session you go to the chiropractor, because sometimes this would take a couple of sessions. But like I said, as I was reluctant, Wednesday at around midnight, I started to feel that same sensation. I'd never felt that 8 years. That was a different symptom, and I almost felt like this was it departing from me or something. But anyways, I was tired. I didn't have time to figure out what was going on, so I just took a Chiropractor, went on my oxygen therapy, and in 10 minutes, the pain was gone. I usually get on Chiropractor and my oxygen for a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on the cluster at that time. And so that was Wednesday. So I had another appointment with the chiropractor on Thursday. And Wednesday, and today's Saturday. I'm just coming from the chiropractor's office. Went to the chiropractor Thursday, today's Saturday, and Wednesday at midnight was the last time I had a cluster attack. I understand that all these 8 years, as the years have gone by, my cluster episodes have increased per week. And this was my 3rd week of clusters, which have been now in remission. I don't have my oxygen tank or my Chiropractor in my purse. I'm pretty confident. I know that chiropractor might not work for some or all or whoever, but I could stand here as a testament to say that, as a person that knows exactly how long her cluster headaches happen and how excruciating and how crazy they are, that it's been 3 weeks. Well, this would have been the 3rd week, so I could technically say it's been 2.5 weeks because it's been cut short with my visits to the chiropractor. You take this information, do whatever you want with it. I've spoken to a lot of people, migraine and cluster sufferers, that have had both positive and negative results with chiropractors. But hey, I say to myself, what else do I have to lose? I'm in excruciating pain, and I said, why didn't I research this before? And I think before I was just so consumed and preoccupied in the sickness itself that I was just too focused on getting the doctors to fill my prescription for oxygen, getting the doctors to fill my prescription for Chiropractor to alleviate my pain, that I don't think about doing any extensive research on because, well, I can't say that, because most times I Googled, it was always either surgery was suggested, but it was not effective, and you see all kinds of things. So at the end of the day, you really don't know what works. So this time around, I took some time out for myself and did the research and took time out to follow through with the research.